Hey everyone, I am so excited to be here today. We are going to be talking about how to book more clients for your coaching business, and I'm going to not really be diving into like the specific tactics that we all talk about. I'm gonna like talk about the big picture stuff and what you need to know in order to book more clients as a coach. So just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go ahead and share this video. And I think for the first time ever, for those of you watching on Instagram or Facebook, I'm actually going to be able to see your comments as we go along, which is super cool because I'm usually not able to answer your questions live. But this time around, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them, given that my setup now allows me to have more of a conversation with you. So just give me 1 second. I'm just sharing this into my group. And as soon as I do that, we are going to get started. And perfect. We are good to go, everyone. So hello, my name is Barbara Juliano. I'm a business coach for new coaches. I help new coaches get confident, get clients, and make money doing what they love, which is why today I'm going to be talking about how to book more clients in your coaching business. So this is like the number one question I get, like literally the number one question I get, like how do I book more clients? How do I book more clients? Which makes sense given that booking more clients is what's going to help us grow our coaching business. And I have to tell you, like, there are 1,000 ways to book more clients, which is why this question is a little bit hard for me to answer at times, because it's like we need to figure out what your business goals are, what your strengths are, like what your strategy is going to be, like how you're planning on managing your time and all that good stuff. However, like even though there are like so many tactics that we could be using and so many strategies that we could be using, there are 3 main ways that we really like get to look at the big picture of how to get more clients online. So the first thing I want to talk about is you can literally start making personal connections and reaching out. That's way number 1. This is how a lot of people start out. This is how I started out. I know it's very uncomfortable for a lot of you to like literally go and make a connection from a Facebook group or from Instagram or from whatever social media platform you do and like personally start a conversation and reach out and, you know, try to get someone on the phone into a sales call. But if you're low in resources and if you don't have a community yet, and if there's a big learning curve for you online, this is going to be the fastest way for you to do it, right? It's going to be a little bit time consuming, but it doesn't really require much besides grit, dedication, commitment, and your willingness and ability to step out of your comfort zone. So now I'm not asking you, like the first thing is like, I don't want you to go ahead and like randomly start reaching out to people. Like I want you to actually make a connection with someone else. So whether that be in a post, whether that be through a private message, like come from a place of curiosity and a place of connection rather from a place of desperation and sales. Okay, that's the first way you can start booking clients online. Second way, so let's say you want to take things to the next level and you want to start getting in front of more people, you've got to leverage other people's community. Because when we're first starting out, hi everyone who's watching on Instagram and Facebook, hello. I'm so happy to be here doing this. Okay, so back on track. So the second way to book clients online is to leverage other people's community. So this could be a Facebook group. This could be guest posting. This could be going on a podcast. This could be running like a dual challenge with someone who already has the community, right? So like we don't have a community of our own. We don't have people to sell to. So what do? We either hustle and make personal connections, or step number 2, we leverage other people's community. Okay. The third way And my favorite way, of course, but it takes a little bit more time, is to build a community of your own. It took me forever to do this in my own business. I was so petrified to grow my group and grow my list. And I was so like stuck in not doing that because I was using way number one and number two, which was doing like personal connections and leveraging other people's community, and that was working really well for me, and I was growing month after month. So I never really like took the time to focus on growing my own community. But I have to tell you, this is the best thing you can do as an online coach or as an online entrepreneur, because you get to really build a relationship with these people, right? So like if you just like comment on someone's stuff and like have a small conversation on Facebook chat or on Instagram DM or whatever, like there's so much that can come out of it. But the truth is that you're not in their mind, on their minds at all times. When you have a community, when you have an email list, when you have a Facebook group, if you really learn how to nurture them and how to consistently build a connection with them, that's when you have way more chances of booking clients, because people follow you for an extended period of time and they get to see your true colors and they get to know you, and you get to build trust, and it's easier for them to buy from you. So those are the three main ways. Like, I'm not going to get into tactics. Like, we all know that live streaming works. We all know that challenges work. We all know that content works. We all know that visibility is indispensable. Like, we all know all that, all the tactics. Like, we've learned them. We've seen the webinars. We've taken the courses. Like, that's just plain basic things that we know we need to be doing to book clients. But when we look at the big picture kind of stuff, if you want to move from one level to the next one, that's what I would do. If you're brand new and you just want to get started, I would definitely start like showing up consistently, making connections, like finding individuals through social networks that could be ideal for your programs or your services. If you want to take it to the next level and you want to reach more people, I would definitely go into other people's audiences and make sure that when you're doing this, you're not just like going in there and promoting your stuff. Like, you obviously want to be building a connection and you want to be adding value as well. And the last one is grow your own community. Like, it's so much easier to book discovery calls when you have your own people that they follow you. It's so much easier for you to sell your programs. It's a lot easier. You know, it obviously still requires a little bit of work, and it still requires for you to put in the effort, just like anything else in business, but it's like the best thing you can do. So those are the three ways that I think that I know will help you start booking more clients online. Let's see if I have something else for you. Yeah, so like, that's it. Those are my three specific ways. And depending on your stage in business, I just want you to tell me, like, what are you going to focus on? Are you going to focus on personal connections? Or are you going to focus on leveraging other people's audiences? Or are you going to focus on growing your own audience and nurturing your own community? With that said, I'd love to know in the comments section if you have any questions. I want to know what you're committed to doing so you can start booking more clients in your business. And if you know anyone that's starting a business or would benefit from this video, please go ahead and share it. I would love it if you do that. And I will see you next week for another episode of Starline TV. Bye, everyone.